big money in street bikes. Brand new street bikes, $14,000. You can buy salvage street bikes for under $1,000. Even if you do the eBay, you can buy a salvage street bike for about $3 grand. You fix it up with like another $1,000, and if you buy a bike with a clean title, you can, get $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 for a street bike, depending on the year, make, and model. You always, on a street bike, you want to buy big motors, 750 or higher, name brand bikes. You want a bike with a clean title, but if you can get a good deal on a dump bike with not a clean title, with a salvage title or something like that, go to usedmotorcycleframes.com and they'll price match any price that you could get on a frame. And they sell used clean title frames. There's other sites, eBay, you can buy used title frames, clean title frames. I've seen them on Craigslist and stuff like that. Depending on the bike and how new it is, I've paid up to $2,500 for frames. I told you about my Mustangs. I've sold a couple hundred Mustangs because I used to buy and sell Mustangs. I used to buy Mustangs from junkyards and salvage yards and tow impounds and stuff like that. Well, when I did the R1s, I did the same thing. I bought salvage R1s, dumped R1s, and that's all I bought was R1s. That way, I had parts from one bike that I could put on another bike and stuff like that. I always had extra parts laying around, so when another bike came in, I could mix and mingle the parts to kind of help me out and save money. So that's one thing to think about like I was saying, you can make a lot of money buying dump bikes, even if you buy them off eBay for $3,000 with a clean title. If you have to buy all brand new plastics, they got companies out there selling brand new plastics, all painted and leaded up and everything like that with all the decals on them for $500 delivered. You can go on Craigslist.com and find people selling plastic kits for under $500. You can buy shark skin plastics. Those run around $300. You're gonna have to paint those ones though, because those are racing plastics. Polishing bikes are really easy, frames and stuff like that. If you buy a dump bike and it's got a salvage title, you can part it out. Forks go for $300–400. Wheels go for about $100 a piece. Like I said, if you get a clean title frame, I've spent $2,500 for frames more than once. The motors go for about $1,000. No less than $500 for a motor. You part that bike out, you're looking at over $3,000 in just parting the bike out. And that's good money. Little tail sections go for $200, and seats go for about $50. Side plastics go for a good $100. Headlights are like $200. Upper fairings about $200–300. Gauges are about $200. Tanks about $200–300. So lock sets are $100. You have all the locks, keys, and everything like that. There's a lot of money to be made on bikes. If you buy a bike for $3,000, all new plastics and parts and everything, put another $1,000 plus into it, you could sell the bike for $10 grand. If we're talking about a brand new bike that sells for about $14,000 in the store, you got a clean title, you can get $10 grand for that bike all day long. Especially if you polish it and do all kinds of customization to it. You can get a bike with low mileage too, you know. Bikes have been good to me. You know, I told you I used to have that little car lot. It was a car lot, little speed shop that we had sold custom accessories and stuff like that. But I remember at one time I had 6 Yamaha ones in there, all custom. Most of the bikes I had $3,000–4,000 into them. I had 6 bikes probably worth over $60,000 that I had in the showroom. And I mean, these things were all decked out: polished frames, forks, swing arms, rims, and stuff like that. Paint jobs and stuff. So bikes have really been good to me. So you buy them for $3,000–4,000 and sell them for $10,000 at an easy hit. You're making some money, you know. Even if you don't, you know, you buy a salvage bike and you part it out and you make $3,000, take that money and you can buy another bike with a clean title. So like I'm saying, is you go to salvage auction or something, maybe you're on Craigslist, somebody on there got a dump bike. I've seen them for $1,000. I've seen dump bikes for $500 on Craigslist. 2005 SV650 I just seen on Craigslist tonight. The guy wanted $500 for it with a clean title. $500 for a dump bike, you know. And I've seen a lot of stuff like that on Craigslist. Even if you bought bikes like that, say you're not Rockefeller, you don't have money for a $2,500 frame right now, so you buy a bike like that and you part it out. You put it on eBay and you sell all the parts. You sell all the parts, you get your $3,000, you buy another bike on eBay or whatever for $3,000. You get that one and you go ahead and you buy plastics and everything, you fix it up. Now you got yourself a $10,000 bike and you sell it on eBay, and that's how you get the ball rolling. Then when you sell that bike for the $10 grand, you buy, 2 more bikes and you fix those up, and you just keep going with it. Before you know it, you got a shop with 6 bikes, with $60,000 bikes in your shop.